Sony InZone line was released a few weeks ago, and I decided to purchase the entry-level model, the H3, or how it was going to perform on the console side of things, on the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and even other consoles such as the Nintendo Switch. Sony is going to continue to release their games on PC, so it's just natural that they have a PC line for gamers. What about on the console side of things? Right on the box on the H3 it says for PS5 and PC. PlayStation 5 already has the Pulse 3D, so I was curious to see how this kind of fit with everything all together. And I've also, been using the Pulse 3D and also the SteelSeries Arctis 1 wireless. Kind of have that for comparison when I'm using this new Sony H3. I wanted to just review it and let you guys know kind of what it's all about if you're thinking about buying the entry-level model, the H3, for your gaming on your console. Let's get into the review. If I'm going to be honest right off the bat and I talk about the features of this headset, there really isn't a lot of features to list. You can look on their website, but I think the biggest thing that they are really pushing and marketing with this headset is the 3D spatial audio, which is fancy for surround sound. It definitely works really good. I've used it, like I said, on different consoles, and you can definitely hear the difference. When you get this H3, you do get an adapter, so it connects USB to the headphone jack, so you can plug it in that way to the PC, and that gives you access to their InZone hub, which you have full access to customize everything that you want to. That is a big benefit of using it on the PC. I haven't figured out a way to do that on the PlayStation side of things. As other features is that they're on the headset itself, all there is a volume wheel. I kind of like it. It's very basic and very minimal looking. It has a good look to it. The volume wheel is nice. The microphone itself is undetachable, so it is stuck on there, but it's a nice swivel on the headset itself. It has the mute feature like most headsets do. Other than that, there isn't really much to talk about when it comes to features. Like the cable is plenty long enough. One thing I did want to mention, which is a big plus to this, is that the comfort level is top notch. Some headsets kind of squeeze and really put pressure on your ears or your temple areas, whereas this InZone H3 doesn't do any of that. I definitely have to give Sony credit for this, where it fits nicely. There's enough pressure, but it kind of just floats on top. I know that the other options in the InZone line give you leather. This is just a basic cloth. I'm telling you that you don't need the leather because it is very nice and comfortable to wear. If you're worried about that, don't. I think that it's one of the best features on the headset itself, because like I've said before in my other videos, that if you can't wear a headset, it doesn't matter how good or how well it performs. It does come with a 1-year limited warranty, which I feel like every time you try to use a warranty on any kind of product, you find a loophole. But there's that. This does have a 40mm driver in the headset, which is pretty standard in most headsets. If you look on the specs for any headset around $50 to $100, it's usually 40 to 50mm. That's one thing I noticed about this headset, is like when you're comparing it to other headsets, they're all good. Like if you're gonna spend $100, generally that these headsets perform well, and you really can't tell the difference unless you're literally going from headset to headset back and forth, really trying to find the detail. Some people might not like the way they sound, like one's bassy, one's kind of flat. Other than that, you really can't tell the difference, and you're gonna get a good experience with this headset no matter what. Breaking it down to the real benefits of this headset is, like I said, number one is that it's really comfortable to use. It's a good plug and play option where it's wired, so you just plug it into any device and it's just gonna work. The microphone is nice and easy. If you're on the PC side, you have more customization. Do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe if you want more console gaming content. With performance between the different consoles, it really comes down to the developer and how the game is made. Some games are definitely they use the technology of the 360 spatial audio or the surround sound effect, and other games they don't really use it that much. If you're into like first person shooter games, or if you play action adventure games like I do, like Uncharted, The Last of Us, it's kind of cool to hear people talking on one side of the room or the other, or if they're shooting you from behind or forward or any direction. You'll definitely notice that. This isn't really a new feature in the headset. Like I said, the Pulse 3D already has it. The SteelSeries, a lot of those headsets already have it, so it's not really a new feature. I think as they continue to develop, game development gets better and better, then we'll see a increase in this 360 spatial audio. It'll just get better and better. Here's the microphone test coming from the InZone H3 right out of my PC, so it's pretty good. I'm very happy with the quality.
Testing, 1 2 1 2. Microphone test directly from the PlayStation 5 console.
Should you buy the Sony InZone H3 if you are on a console and you don't have a current headset yet? I definitely think that you should, and you will be happy with it if you like a wired connection, which honestly most of the time, even if I have a wireless headset, I use the cord to connect it. It's just easier, and you know, it just don't have to worry about battery or anything like that. And this headset, like I said, the comfort is definitely 10 out of 10. You will definitely enjoy it. Cloth feels really good, so you can wear it for hours and hours. It is nice and simple, and it looks great. There's only the one volume wheel, so it's very easy to use. If you're not sold on Sony's InZone H3, I recently just did a video on the features between the Sony Pulse 3D for the PlayStation 5 and the Artis One Wireless from SteelSeries. They are in the same price point, so you might want to check that out. I'll leave it right here, and I'll see you over there.